Hi, thank you for tuning in to Street Talk. I'm your host, Loretta Rose. I have a question for you today. What does community policing looks like to you? What is your definition of community policing? Well, today we're going to show you what that looks like. We're going to take you behind these gates and you're going to see your local law enforcement in action. They're on duty. We're going to be here today to spotlight a gentleman that deserves to be spotlighted. And community policing is the core of his heart. I can't wait for you to see who this gentleman is. He is the epitome of service, love, and he is very humble. Stay tuned. It's Street Talk with Loretta Rose. We're here on the street, going to take you inside right here at the Riverwalk. Stay tuned. Again for tuning in to today's show. As I promised, we were going to show you what community policing looks like. And today it is a pleasure to introduce to you all today Corporal Teddy Jackson, who is from Phoenix City, Alabama, and he works with Muskogee County Police Department. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes.
I appreciate your service.
Thank you so much.
And I started off the show by asking the community, what is their definition of community policing? And if they've never seen it today, they're going to see it.
Yes.
And that's what you give our Tri-City community.
Thank you.
Teddy, you graduated from Central High School.
1986.
Yeah. Yes. And look, we love you.
Thank you.
What I said about you, Teddy, is that you were serving others even before you got to the Columbus Police Department.
Yeah.
At what point in your life did you realize this is what you were supposed to do?
Well, when I was younger, we had mentors. When I played basketball with Central High School, Reuben Red was a lieutenant, and he was a lieutenant with Phoenix City Police Department, and he would always ask me, when I got out of school or college, that I would think about becoming a police officer. And I had never really gave it much thought during that time, but he would always ask me, and at that time I had put in an application with Phoenix City Police Department, but they wasn't hiring at that time. They was full, and I put in an application over here with Columbus Police Department, and they hired me, and that was in 1987, and I've been here ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
So a year after high school, graduated from high school, you went into law enforcement.
I was a police cadet. Yeah.
Wow. And now you're training others because you have one today with you today.
Yes.
Teddy, I remember way back years ago when we had the skating center in Phoenix City. I'm taking you way back.
You took me back. I was a security guard.
I remember.
Yeah. Wow.
He was out security back then.
Wow.
And now, fast forward, look at you now. Did you ever think that you would be to this point? You're corporal now.
Yeah.
Corporal Teddy Jackson.
Yeah.
You've been promoted recently.
Yeah.
And I'm just so proud of you. Did you ever think that you will be at this point now and loving what you do? Because when I see you, it's more than just public service.
Yeah.
I see it as your ministry.
It's God. It's God. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And I'm a strong believer of that. always, I put God first, but treat people the way you want to be treated. And I don't look for nothing in return, but I'm a strong believer. Treat people the way you want to be treated.
Absolutely.
Do your job, but you still can do it in a good professional manner. Be fair with the people. And treat people the way you want to be treated.
I love it. That is a great philosophy. That is something that we all can apply in our life, whether it's public service or working in a restaurant or in education. Treat people the way you want to be treated. I think that is wonderful. Teddy, we're here at the Columbus Riverwalk where the island is, and some people probably have never heard of that. Let us know what happens down here.
Well, we get many visitors from all around the United States. I mean, you'll be surprised. We get well over 100,000 people come down here a year. And it don't seem like we get so many visitors. And the main thing, we want people to be safe. Be safe. And, we go the extra step to make sure that happens. I give out teddy bears. People be out here that get hot. When I have water, I give them water. Just do whatever I can to make things comfortable. My counterparts, Bike Patrol, they down here with me. They're a big part that helps me to make things go well. So it's a team effort.
Right.
It's a team effort.
I love that. You say you give out teddy bears, and you're just such a lovable man, though. Even though you provide public service with our law enforcement in this Tri-City area, but you're so loving. And I've seen on social media how you spend a lot of time with children, and the children just gravitate to you. They love you, and as you go on and follow Corporal Teddy Jackson on social media, you will see photos of him with children out here in the community, and they just love you.
Yeah, that's blessing. That's God. I work at a good department, and they really big on treating the public the right way, and don't mistreat nobody.
Absolutely.
So, but it also goes back the way I was raised.
Yes.
Treat people right.
Right.
And I grew up down the street from Mayor Eddie Lowe.
Wow.
He was my neighbor, so growing up, I used to see them all the time. He was playing football at high school through college, so I remember him, and he always just had a loving spirit, him and his whole family.
Wow.
So I thank the world of Mayor Lowe. I say my homeboy from Phoenix City.
Well, I feel the same about you.
And me and your husband graduated together.
Exactly.
We went to school together, so it's God.
Exactly.
It's a blessing how far we all have come.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I've been one, and you never forgot.
Absolutely.
Never forgot where we came from.
Absolutely. Well, before you give us a little tour of what's happening, I want the community to understand, and you are a great demonstration of that, what community policing is. Some people don't think that is present right here because they don't get to see it all the time. But I wanted the community to see what it looks like, because you're always very present on and off duty.
When people are cutting their grass, when you out here, you stop, you talk to them. I've helped people get the grocery in the car. When I first started policing, I never forget, it was this elderly lady, and she didn't have the means to go to the grocery store. And she gave me a list, and I went to the grocery store and got a grocery for her. And I think that was my first way of getting involved with community relations, when we had time to be able to do a lot of that. We're so busy now, but we still take time to help our citizens
Absolutely.
of Columbus, Georgia.
Wow. Yes. And also, I must add, you are, I call him a celebrity police officer too, because when we have a lot of celebrities that come in the area, because we have a lot of entertainment here. Recently, last year, Robin Roberts from Good Morning America. We had Michael Strahan from Good Morning America, Dominique, professional football players, entertainers, recording artists. This man, he's normally their security and just providing public service from the heart. We see you, Teddy.
Yeah. Yeah, just trying to give a good service, treat people right.
Yes.
Treat people right. When people come to our city, want them to feel welcome and want them to feel good and be able to leave here and say something good about Columbus, Georgia. You
Yes.
know, people may forget your name.
Mhm.
They may forget where they at, but they
Mhm.
always gonna remember how you
How
treat them.
you treat them.
So I
Mhm.
try to instill that. Treat people the way I want to be treated. I've
Wow.
had people to say, I don't remember your name, officer, but you treated my child right. You
Wow.
was nice to me. So, and if someone break the law, you still can treat them with respect
I love
and do
it.
what you have to do.
Mm.
Whether it's a verbal, whether it's a citation, or if they have to go to jail, you still can treat people with respect.
I love it.
So, and I'm a strong believer in that.
Wow.
Yes.
That's why we love Teddy. Corporal Teddy Jackson. I'm going to come out of these hills while we're here on Street Talk. And Corporal Teddy Jackson is going to give us a little tour around this area at the islands. And it is beautiful. This is my first time here. But he's going to share with us why it's so important safety be first. We're spotlighting a wonderful officer with the Columbus Police Department here in our Tri-City area. You're watching Street Talk here on cable TV. Hi, I'm Loretta Rose, the host of Street Talk. I'm inviting you to tune in with me every Tuesday evening at 7:30 here on CTV Beam. To keep up with what's happening in your community, please follow me on social media. You can catch me on Facebook at Street Talk with Loretta Rose, and you can see things that have been happening in your community. Also, if you would like to share your story, you can contact me personally at lorettarose94@gmail.com. The Streets Talk, and I'm your host with the most. As I promised, we are here spotlighting Corporal Teddy Jackson, who is a gentleman in our community, always having community policing first. So today we're here at the islands, and he's going to let you know as well in the community why safety matters, why it's so important, and that's why he's here. And as I've been here, Teddy, I've been noticing how you're instructing people, don't go there, don't go here, hold this, people are out here with their children, hold your child's hand. Tell us, why is this so important that the Columbus Police Department have you here?
We want everyone to have a wonderful time. We want the people to come down and visit the island, but safety first. If you come down and you put your feet in the water or get in the water, you must have the proper life jacket. Under 1445, you must have the life jackets on. That's the city ordinance, that's the law. PFDs are required. So we want the people to come down, have a wonderful time, and we're gonna welcome you. We got Whitewater down here. They get thousands and thousands of visitors each year. But at the same time, we want everybody to be safe. We don't want no one to fall in the water by mistake or no
Yeah.
tragedy to happen. So as I'm down here doing everything I can for the people to be safe. Not to spoil nobody's vacation, but we want you to be safe.
Right.
And if you get in that water, you may get a verbal warning, you may get a written citation, you may get a citation that have to appear in court. But let's just try to do the right thing, not get in the water unless we got a life jacket. And that's the law. That's the city ordinance of Columbus, 1445. So like I say, come enjoy yourself, have a good time, but let's be safe.
I love it.
Safe.
And that's what he's out here promoting, and he's on duty. He's making sure that everyone is being safe. I have never been down here, and Corporal Teddy Jackson, he assisted me to this point. And how often, is there a certain hours where the public is allowed to come down here?
Well, they close the gate. I don't not know the exact time they close the gate, but they opens it up in the morning around 7.
Around 7?
Yeah, and I don't know the exact time they close it, but it's open to the public.
Yes.
We just want the public to be safe.
Safe, yes.
Want them to be safe.
I love it. I love it how you all are reinforcing
Yeah.
safety, and it is a beautiful spot. From my understanding, we have Synovus behind us.
That's correct.
So, and there's a restaurant not far from
Yes.
Synovus too,
Yes.
correct? Wow. And just like you said, we have Whitewater here now as
Yeah.
well. But there are laws, and that is so important for the community to abide by. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's show. It has been a great pleasure to be out here in the streets with public service and Corporal Teddy Jackson. It has been a great honor to put the spotlight on him, which he does not want, but he deserves. This is your life. This is your ministry. This is your day-to-day. This is your heart. This is your being. And we thank you for allowing us to kind of just come and highlight
Thank you.
and see what you do here in the community on a day-to-day basis. Like I said, on and off duty. I want to give a shout out to your mother as well, because I heard that she's in our viewing
Yeah.
area. So,
Yeah.
Miss Jackson, give Mom a
Yeah.
shout out.
Thank you for watching. Mom, we appreciate you. Richard Dean Jackson over in Fontaine Village.
All
Thank you, her
right.
and James Jackson.
Awesome. So,
yeah.
so parents are still in Phoenix City.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you all have done a great job with this man right here. And Teddy, again, you are the epitome of service.
Thank you.
You are so humble. You are a great example for younger aspiring officers that's coming on.
Yes.
If you could share, and you have shared a lot, but if you could share something to those young ones that are aspiring to be in this place, what would you say from your heart to theirs?
Treat people the way you want to be treated. I've said that before. That's very, very important. As you're growing up, be obedient. Listen, get your education. And try to find your goals early in life, which direction you want to go. And just continue to work hard, and you can be anything you want to be.
Wow.
But very important. It's not so much of where you at or mistakes you've made. It's just where you go from there. Keep putting one foot ahead at a time and stay positive. And may God bless you, Columbus, Phoenix City. Thank you for allowing me to serve. And I'm grateful.
Wow.
I'm grateful to the citizens of Columbus, Georgia, for allowing me to serve for 32 years. And I thank you for my classmate coming to do this. And that
Oh.
means a lot.
Oh.
So I appreciate it.
I love
appreciate
you.
it. Love
I
you.
love you.
All right.
Oh my God.
Y'all take care.
Thank you so much for tuning in. This is what community policing looks like. It's love, it is service, it is about others. This is what it looks like. So when you see Teddy and other officers in the community, thank them for their service. They are so unselfish. It's about others. Thank you so much for tuning in again, and thank you for Columbus Police Departments for allowing us and approving of this episode today. You've been watching Street Talk with Loretta Rose here in Columbus on the Riverwalk at the Islands. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be blessed.
Thank you.